Welcome back, Yellow Man fans. We are on another trip. It is March, and we haven't been on a trip for a while. Since January. But we are now on a trip, just a little weekend trip, out to Las Vegas. We're not going to do any gambling because we don't gamble, but we're going to go find some fun, family-friendly things to do here. Okay, so we made it to Las Vegas and we came to the Container Park, which is a little park here made out of shipping containers, and there's a bunch of different like shopping and restaurants here. So we're just having lunch at this place called Pinche's Tacos. Lucy, how do you like it?
God.
What did you have for lunch?
I know.
Did you have chips?
Yeah. Yes.
Rice.
Yeah,
And
but
beans.
our lettuce and beans and rice. But that's pretty sour, right, Dad?
You had a lime.
Yeah, but that's pretty sour.
That is pretty silly, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty sour.
Pretty sour, yes. Did you like the slides?
Uh-huh.
Were they slow or fast?
Yeah. But the other side was bumpy. The other side was bumpy.
It was bumpy, huh? How'd you get all wet?
I was watching.
Oh, what were you doing with the water?
I was doing balls, and then they go way up there, and then it goes into the bucket.
So we just got to our hotel, and we just were coming from the Discovery Children's Museum. So we had a lot of fun there. I think we spent, I don't know, like maybe 3 or 4 hours there. Lucy had a ton of fun playing with all of the different exhibits and things, and they had a lot of art activities that she could do. So we had a great time there. Now we're at our hotel. We're going to get checked in, and then we'll probably go see if we can find some dinner somewhere. Okay, so we had our dinner. We just got some pizza, and now we are down at the hotel pool. It's a little bit breezy, so I think it's going to be kind of cold because it's an outdoor pool, but we have it all to ourselves because only one party can have it at a time because of COVID-19. So Lucy and I are going to go swimming, and maybe Megan will film some of us. morning, and you've probably already seen footage of it, but we went around to the Las Vegas Natural History Museum, and we got to see a lot of different things. It's a pretty good museum.
But there's a giant guitar museum we're going to go.
Yep.
We're going to go to that.
Yep, tonight we're going to go to the Giant Guitar Museum. That's going to be the Neon Museum. You'll see that later. And then, so we went to the Natural History Museum, and Lucy really enjoyed that, and so did we. We learned a lot there. And there was a little park there that Lucy got to play at for a few minutes after we finished up. Now we're trying to get some lunch. It's very crowded all over Las Vegas, so we're just waiting for a spot at a place called The Broken Yoke. And Megan has gone into some stores here at the mall while we just chill and wait for a minute while we wait for our lunch. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Okay, so we are not in Las Vegas anymore. We are most of the way home actually now, and we're just going to talk a little bit about our trip to Las Vegas. I think since the last time I actually talked to the camera, we've done a bunch of different things. What did we do yesterday afternoon? We went to the Strip. That's right, we went to the Strip. So yeah, you guys have probably seen this. We went and saw the fountain at the Bellagio. Then we went to the garden at the Bellagio. And we walked down the Strip. And we went to a lot of museums, huh? And then in the evening, we went to the Neon Museum, which was really cool. That was one of our favorite things there. And that was later at night for us, I guess. Yeah. Late at night for Lucy, because it needs to be dark so that you can see it. And we saw the show there that's called Brilliant. That was really cool. Then we went back to our hotel. And this morning we went out to, what was it called? Exploration Peak. That was like in southwest Las Vegas. So we went there and played for a while, and then we've just been heading home today. So what did you think of Las Vegas?
It was good. I don't necessarily
probably won't go back to Las Vegas. So, in preparation for this trip, I looked up a lot of different, like, blog posts and things about family-friendly things to do in Las Vegas, right? And there's a bunch of them, a bunch of those types of posts. And I think the fact that there are so many posts tells you that it's not a family-friendly town, right? Because what you're trying to do there is you're trying to identify the things that you could do with your family, and we did most of them. Yeah, I think we did most of the things that were recommended there, and our post on this is probably going to be very similar to the rest of them, because there's just not that much to do there. For families, since we don't gamble or drink, that rules out most of the activities in Las Vegas.
Also, like, waiting for hours to get into restaurants is not a very family-friendly thing to do either, which is why
Yeah.
it's not, we didn't do a lot of, like, food things either, like lots of people do.
Yeah. So it's very crowded. But I feel like the things that we did in Las Vegas could be done anywhere, right? And it's a fine, like, trip for us, like, to go there because it's close by, right? So if we wanted to get out and do something, it's close by and warm. So it was worth it to us to go, and we had a fun time. But it probably isn't some place that we're going to put on, like, a list of places we need to go back to, because I don't feel like I didn't leave Las Vegas feeling like there was more that I needed to do there. There's plenty in Las Vegas I didn't do, but it's just stuff that I'm not going to do. I'd say probably our favorite thing was the Neon Museum. Lucy was probably a little bit too young for that, or a little bit too old for that. Because if she'd been a little bit younger, it might have been a little bit easier. But
Also, it was the end of a long day for her. So.
yeah, it was the end of a long day. She was just tired, but she did a good job, and we really enjoyed that. And then we really enjoyed the Children's Museum. So Lucy had a really fun time there. And that's about it for Las Vegas. We are almost back home in Utah now.